Students, hope you all are well. Let us start our next video on the basis of elements of accounts part 1 standard 12. It is not unknown to you the 7th chapter, which is last chapter of your part 1, is going on. Few more illustration as well as the few more exercise practical sums as well as the theoretical part also I taught from the previous videos. In this video, one long type of questions I want to show you from your textbook of page number 291. I repeat, the page number 291 of illustration number 2. Though it is a long questions, but I told you according to your board paper styles like that 3 marks long questions the answer. It is started from page number 292, 93 and 94 half. Like that whole questions 3 marks it will not come, but some of the part of the long questions may be converted into the short questions. I want to tell you that like that full long question they will not tell you, but from this long question certain adjustment or the certain point they can pick up and they can make it a short question. So if you are able to understand like that one question, so short type of questions also will be covered up. I am reading the questions, you follow the questions very carefully, and what they had given to these questions and what they said to do it, both you follow it. The illustration number 2. The Tushar and Deepak are the partners sharing profits and losses in the proportions of 4:2. 2 persons are there. The Tushar and Deepak, profit and loss sharing ratio 4:2. The balance sheets of their firm as on 31st/3/2016 is as follows. The balance sheet is given. Before that, like that balance sheet was not given. Before that question, whatever it was given, like that adjustment, one by one all adjustment is given. But here I want to tell you that one it is given that the balance sheet firm. Tushar and Deepak are the partners sharing profits and losses in the proportions of 4:2. 4:2 is the ratio. The balance sheet is given. The capital of Tushar is 68,000 and Deepak is 49,000, 1,17,000. General reserve, you have to distribute 6,000, creditors 80,000, and Tushar's loan, partner's loan is 42,000. In asset side it is given the land and building 67,000, machinery 70,000, stock 22,000, debtors 16 minus 1 is equal to 15,000. 1 means bad debt reserve, and cash balance of rupees 71,000. Total 2,45,000 in both the sides. What adjustment is given? The adjustment is given the firm is dissolved on 31st/3/16. 31st/3/16 firm is dissolved, and you are providing the following informations. Release 93,000 from land and building. This is 67. You got 93,000. Tushar took machinery of 76. Machinery is 70. Tushar has taken this machinery 76,000. Release 12,000 from the stock. 22,000 स्टॉक है. स्टॉक को बेच के 12,000 मिला. 15,000 recover from the debtors. Debtors you are having actually 16 minus 1 is equal to 15, but after selling these debtors or not selling, you collected the money from the debtors of rupees 15,000 and dissolution expense of rupees 10,000. What they said, 5 adjustments they have given, and write the necessary journal entries in the books of the firm. That is the most important in this chapter. Journal entries you have to know, and prepare the necessary account. It is given the necessary account. Necessary account, whenever they are telling you, don't think only the realization account. What are the related accounts it should be open, that are called the necessary general account. Generally in this chapter necessary general account is coming. One is the realization account, that is common, and there is the loan is given, that loan account, capital account and cash account. Capital account and cash account is the common. Loan, if it is given in the question, that also you have to open 3, and this is realization account 4. Generally this 4 type of account you have to open to close this all. First what we will do, first we will pass the journal entries what I taught you, and whenever you will start doing the journal entries, you know that one what I told you. Asset side, all the asset except cash you transfer. Liability side, not all the liability, outside the liability you have to transfer. Then transfer the entry. If general reserve is given, that you transfer it, matlab you distribute to the partner's capital account. If this side, asset side, if it is given, that also you have to transfer, but here it is not there, then we will go to do the adjustment. Like that, one by one we will do. So first let me do the journal entries. Journal entries first: land and building, machinery, stock, debtors of rupees 16,000, and cash balance will not transfer. So land and building, machinery, stock, debtors 67, 70, 22 and 16. This 1,000 we will convert, that is these sides. That time I will transfer this 1,000. So 16,000 debtors, 67,000 land and building, machinery 70,000 and stock of rupees 2,000. These all assets are debit balance. We have to make it a credit. So your journal is realization account debit: 2 land and building, 2 machinery, 2 stock, 2 debtors. So let me see that question. Number 1, realization account debit: 2 land and building, 2 machinery, 2 stock, 2 debtors of rupees 16,000. So realization account debit, if you add this all 4, you will get 1,75,000. First entry is over. Second entry, liability side: if anything is there to be transferred to the realization account, capital will not transfer. General will go to the directly to the partner's capital account. Creditors will transfer. Partners loan will not transfer. Only one you are getting creditors, and it is a credit balance. We have to make it a debit. So debit is the creditors account. Matlab creditors account debit to realizations 80,000. Second entry, creditors account debit 80,000 to realization 80,000, and this side bad debt reserve of rupees 1,000, that is a credit balance, and that bad debt reserve you have to transfer whenever you are transferring to the liability sides. That time you have to keep it mind, because when we have transferred debtors we wrote 16,000, so bad debt reserve 1,000 also you have to transfer. If you are writing debtors of rupees 15,000, then bad debt reserve no need to transfer, but that is better to follow the bad debt reserve 16,000, sorry, debtors of rupees 16,000 and bad debt reserve of rupees 1,000 here when you will transfer this one. So your second journal is coming: creditors account debit of 80,000, bad debt reserve account debit of rupees 1,000 to realization account. Second journal is over. After transferring the asset side and liability side, your next work is there. If is there any distributions amount that you have to transfer to that one in partner's capital account, otherwise you will forget it. General reserve is 6,000. So general reserve account debit to partner's capital account. General reserve account debit to partner's capital account. General reserve account debit 6,000 to Tushar capital to Deepak's capital, that is 4:2 ratio. Third entry is over. Now we will come back in asset side. If it is there to be transferred to the distributions, transfer to the partner's capital account, nothing is there. Suppose profit and loss account may be given, advertisement, campaigning, suspense account if it is given, like that, but it is not there. Now we will come back to the adjustment. Adjustment, it is given that 93,000 land and building se mila, Tushar machinery transfer, Tushar has taken the machinery, 12,000 stock se mila, and debtors se mila 15,000. These three amount you got. One is the 93,000 from land and building, third one is the 12,000 from the stock, and 15,000 from the debtors. These three amount you have received. So whenever you have received this three amount, your journal is cash or bank account debit to realizations. You can make separately also: cash or bank account debit to realization 93,000, cash and bank account debit to realization 12,000, cash and bank account debit to realization 15,000. Instead of that, we made in one journal: cash or bank account debit, that is 93,000, 12,000 and 15,000 to realization account. That is land and building 93 you have received, stock you have received 12,000, and debtors you have received 15,000. Fourth journal is over. And in this fourth journal, the three adjustments are covered: 1, 3 and 4. Now the second adjustment and the fifth adjustment is left. Second adjustment is, it is given: Tushar took over the machinery at rupees 76,000. So many times I told, if partner is taking assets, partner's capital account will be debit. So partner's capital account will be debit, that is Tushar capital account debit to realization. That is the journal for the second adjustment. Tushar capital account, because Tushar has taken the machinery of rupees 76,000, and that one is given the dissolution expense of rupees 10,000 and realization account debit to cash. Yes, dissolution expense of rupees 10,000, that is also one expense. And dissolution expense of rupees 10,000, your journal is there, realization account debit to cash. It is given here. The seventh adjustment it is given, realization account debit to cash. And sixth is left. Sixth adjustment, now what will do? Now, if any payment is left that you have to pay regarding the creditors, they have not said that you have to pay the amount to the creditors, but it is understood, but creditors amount you have to pay, because these are the assets you sold, and now we will start doing the payment. Creditors of rupees 80,000 you have to pay, creditors you have transferred to the realization account. Whenever you are paying, that time cash or bank account is credit, so your journal is there, realization account debit to cash and bank. This is the payment to the creditors at that book value. Number 6. 7 journal is over. Now, is there anything that you have to pay? Yes, Tushar's loan. Regarding this adjustment, Tushar's loan is not given anything. So Tushar's loan also you have to pay. How much? It is 42,000. So Tushar's loan is account debit to cash. Do you understand why Tushar's loan is coming? Because Tushar's loan, this account we have not transferred to the realization account. It is directly we are paying. Tushar's loan is credit balance, we are making it a debit. So Tushar's loan account debit to cash. This is your journal for the 8. Now you have to check, is there any journal is left from this balance sheet as well as from the adjustment. So what I have done, first I have transferred the assets, then I have transferred the liability. With this liability, bad debt reserve. Then we have passed the journal entries for the general reserve, मतलब distributions. After that, we have gone through this adjustment, all 5. After doing all 5 adjustment, then we started doing payment of the creditors, payment of the Tushar's loan. Now what we'll do? Now from this till 8 journal I got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. After doing this 8 journal, after completing this 8 journal, then I will do the realization account. Realization account we will open, and from this journal one by one the realization account we will do the posting, and from there we will get one balance, that balance will transfer to the partners capital account. Then one journal will come, that is the journal number 9. After that one more journal will come from this capital account or cash account, that is 10th. So out of this 10 journal, 8 journal will completed. One more journal which will affect to the realization account, that until and unless if you do the realization account ledger, we will not get the balance. So after doing till journal 8, we will do the realization account. Realization account will open and we will do the posting of the realization account from the journal, just like the ledger posting. How we will do the posting? First one, you see it here, realization account debit to land and building machinery stock debtors, realization account debit to Sunday assets, land and building machinery stock debtors 1,75,000. The posting is over. Realization account debit to land and building, to machinery, to stock, to debtors. Second journal, creditors account debit, bad debt reserve account debit to realization. So realization account credit by creditors by bad debt reserve. Realization account credit by creditors by bad debt reserve 81,000 is over. Second journal is over. Third journal, general reserve account debit to Tushar capital, Deepak capital, that will not come in the realization account, because neither it is a debit the realization nor it is the credit of realizations. Number 4, cash account debit to realizations. Realization account credit by cash account 1,20,000. Realization cash account debit to realization 1,20,000. This is posting. Next, Tushar capital account debit to realization. Realization account credit by Tushar capital. By Tushar capital is 76,000. Next, realization account debit to bank. Realization account debit to bank 80,000. Over. Next, realization account debit to cash of rupees how much? 10,000. Realization account debit to cash of rupees 10,000. Realization account debit to cash of rupees 10,000. So now 8 is Tushar's loan account debit to cash. It will not come into the realization account, because neither the debit is realization nor the credit is realizations. So out of this 8 journal, the journal 8 number and journal 3, these two are not coming into the realization account. Baki remaining 6 journal it will affect to the realization account. Realization account 2, realization account 3, realization account 4, realization account 5, realization account 6. All 6 posting you have done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After doing realization account posting, you will find out the balance. You add this, you will get 2,77,000 and you are getting the balance of rupees 12,000. That is the profit of realization. Realization account debit to partners capital account we have transferred. Because credit side is more, debit side is less. How much? By 12,000. And that is 4:2. Matlab 2:1 ratio. That is 8 plus 4 is equal to 12. Now you got one journal, realization account debit to partners capital account. Realization account debit to partners capital account. See 9th journal, realization account debit to partners capital account. Clear? So till 9th journal is over. Now one more journal is left. That I will not transfer. We will keep the pace. And this journal balance I do not know. From there we will get the balance. So now what we will do? We will open the remaining 3 accounts. One is the Tushar's loan account, and is the partners capital account, and is the cash account. These 3 accounts we will open. I told you in this chapter generally 1, 2, 3 and this 4, that is called realization account. This 4 account you have to open. Now all 3 journal together we will do. All three ledgers. All 3 ledgers together we will do. One is the Tushar's loan account, and this is the partners capital account, and this is the cash account. First what we will do? First we will write the balance. Tushar's loan you are having the balance, opening balance. Partners capital account you are having the opening balance. Cash account you are having the opening balance. Tushar's loan account you are having the opening balance. How much from your questions? 42. See, it is a credit balance, so what that it is written by balance BD 42. First you write the balance. Capital account opening balance 6849. See, this is capital account. Capital account opening balance we wrote that by balance BD 68 and 49. And cash balance opening according to your old balance sheet you are having 71 debit balance. This is credit balance. This is cash account debit to balance BD 71,000. After doing this opening balance, after writing the opening balance, then we will do the posting. Posting we will do from the journal. It will be very easy. Wherever we will go through this all journal from 1 to 9, and if I find out any journal which is affecting to the Tushar loans account or partners capital account or cash account, there we will do the posting. How we will do? First one, realization account debit to land and building. It will not affect anything. Loan account, capital account and cash account. देखो loan account, partners capital account and cash account इसमें नहीं है, so जाने दो. Next, creditors account debit, bad reserve account debit to realization, that also will not come. Next, joint reserve account debit to Tushar capital, Deepak's capital. It is coming. Capital account is affecting. So joint reserve account debit to Tushar capital to Deepak capital. So Tushar capital account credit by GR, Deepak's capital account credit by GR. This is capital account by joint reserve 4,000 and 2,000. This is over. Number 4, cash or bank account is cash is affecting the cash. Cash or bank account debit to realization 1,20,000. Cash or bank account debit to realization 1,20,000. Got it? Next, number 5. Number 5 it is given Tushar's capital account debit to realizations. Tushar's capital में affect करेगा. This is Tushar's capital account. Tushar's capital account debit. Tushar's capital account debit to realization account. Here, Tushar capital. Here, Tushar's capital account debit to realizations 76,000. Tushar's capital account debit to realizations. This is number 6. Realization account debit to cash. Number 6 is given the realization account debit to cash. Where it will affect? Realizations already we have done. Cash account में affect करेगा. तो cash account credit by realization. See, cash account credit by realization 80,000. Cash account credit by realizations 80,000. Got it? Realization account debit to cash. So cash account credit by realization. मतलब this is that one. Realization account debit to cash. Cash account credit by realizations. It is given creditors of rupees 80,000. And here also it is given Realization account debit to cash, cash account credit by realization. Once again, the 10,000 is equal to 90,000. That you understand. Next is coming number 8. 8 is given तुषार लोन अकाउंट डेबिट टू कैश, दोनों में इफेक्ट करेगा, लोन को भी इफेक्ट करेगा, कैश को भी इफेक्ट करेगा. लोन एंड कैश दोनों अकाउंट मैंने ओपन किया. सो तुषार लोन अकाउंट डेबिट टू कैश, दिस इज तुषार लोन अकाउंट डेबिट टू कैश एंड कैश अकाउंट क्रेडिट बाय तुषार लोन, बिकॉज तुषार लोन एंड कैश दोनों में इफेक्ट करेगा. नेक्स्ट रियलाइजेशन अकाउंट डेबिट टू तुषार कैपिटल दीपक्स कैपिटल. सो तुषार कैपिटल अकाउंट क्रेडिट दीपक्स कैपिटल अकाउंट क्रेडिट बाय realization. This is how much? 8,000 and 4,000. Which journalist told you? This one. Realization account debit to Tushar's capital, Deepak's capital. Tushar's capital, Deepak's capital is realization account debit. This is called realization account debit to partner's capital account. 8,000 and 4,000. Next, 9th is over. Now 10th is left. See these conditions here. This is Tushar's loan account is both the sides it is closed. Over. Partner's capital account, what situations it came? This side 3 amount tick is there, this side 3 amount tick is there, this side 2 amount का अंदर एक amount tick में हो गया. This is left, this is left. What does it mean of this now? It is given that Tushar's capital account was credited by 80,000 and debited by 76,000. मतलब तुषार capital account debit to cash, मतलब Tushar's capital account debit to cash, that balance will come 4,000. इसका मीनिंग क्या है? इसका मीनिंग है तुषार कैपिटल को तुषार को 80,000 देना है और तुषार का पास 76,000 लेना है. मतलब तुषार को स्टिल मेरे को मतलब फार्म विल गिव 4,000 टू हिम. फॉर दैट पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट डेबिट टू कैश, तुषार को मेरे को 4,000 मतलब फार्म विल गिव 4,000, देन ओनली बैलेंस विल बी क्लोज. क्लियर? नेक्स्ट वन मोर इज कमिंग हियर. इट इज गिवन 55,000 we have to give to the Deepak, but we have not given anything to the Deepak. So once again we have to give to the Deepak of rupees 55,000. मतलब आपका कैश बैलेंस में 55 प्लस 4 59,000 कैश बैलेंस होना चाहिए. ऑटोमेटिकली इट विल बी एडजस्टेड. यू सी दैट पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट डेबिट टू कैश, पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट डेबिट टू कैश, पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट डेबिट टू कैश of तुषार, पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट डेबिट टू कैश of Deepak. 4 plus 55 is equal to 59. So automatically you will not have any balance of the cash. What is the positions of the cash? 71 it was opening balance, 1,20,000 you have received, you paid to the creditors 80,000, you have given for the dissolutions of rupees 10,000, तुषार लोन आपने 42,000 पेमेंट किया और आपकी 59,000 आपका पास था जो आपने तुषार को 4,000 और दीपक को 5,000 पेमेंट कर दिया. This is that meaning. Actually, I told you so many times. Once again, I want to tell you, long question 1 or 2 you make practice, so that part of a long questions may be converted into the short questions. Sometime it may happen. These are the questions they have given to you, and they told you you do only realization account without doing the journal. So only realization account means this part. That is 3 marks questions about they may said. Or they may said only you do the partner's capital account, or only you do the cash account, or only you do the only journal entries. This is that long questions 1 or 2 I make you practice. Remaining you will go through from your illustrations. If any doubt comes, you will tell me. I will clear your doubt. Some of the theoretical part I want to tell with this video. Actually, in this method, how to do the dissolution solutions, there are the 2 methods are there. One is called the first method, another is called the second method. MCQ may come. How many methods are there for preparing the realization account? There are the 2 methods are there. One is the first method and another is the second method. That till now what I taught you, that is the first method. Second method I did not teach you. Second method practical sums, it is not included in your questions or syllabus. It is given that note, the second method of the realization account is not expected for exam. Exam में second method practical sums will not come. This is given for the information's purpose. So only you let you know what is called the second method and how we will do. Generally what we are doing in the first method we are transferring all these assets and not all, I am telling this one, except cash actually. So assets from the asset side and few thing from the liability side, we are transferring to the realization account that we have shown. And from that, whatever you are selling, whatever you are selling the assets or paying to the liability, that we are doing through the realization account, and balance of the realization account, it may be profit or the loss, we are transferring to the partners capital account. In the whenever we have taught you the 5th chapter, that time revaluations account we have done, and one more video I told you the memorandum revaluations account. That is here also it is like that. They are telling that one, that without transferring the all assets, I am telling the all, but you understand it is not all. Without transferring these assets and the liability, directly we will do that one. That is called the second method. I am reading that one. That also you should understand. It is a time for consuming process to dispose of all the assets and the payment of the liability after the dissolution of the partnership firm. In this method, assets and liabilities are not transferred. This is the questions may come from this MCQ. In second method, whether we are transferring the assets and liabilities to the realization account, the answer is no. But in first method, whether we are transferring the assets and liabilities in the realization account, the answer is yes. तो सेकेंड मेथड में एसेट्स एंड लाइबिलिटीज हम लोग रियलाइजेशन अकाउंट में ट्रांसफर नहीं करूँ, बट अकाउंट्स ऑफ द एसेट्स एंड लाइबिलिटीज रिमेन अनएफेक्टेड. What is this? Assets and liabilities account will be unaffected. Okay, accounts of the respective assets and liabilities are open in this method. In this method, the particular assets and particular liabilities account will be open. Only this much you will come to know. Consequently, the amount released from the respective assets is debited to the cash or bank account and credited to the respective assets account. Any difference of the respective assets amount, profit or loss, is transferred to the realization account. That means you understand, particular account will be open and particular account में कोई effect ज़्यादा कम आएगा, that will transfer to that one. Amount paid for this respective liability is credited to cash or bank account and debited to respective liability account. Any difference of that respective liability account, profit or loss, is transferred to the realization account. Dissolution expense is debited to the realization account. At last, the realization account is to be closed and the difference of the realization account is transferred to the partners capital account in their profit and loss sharing ratio. Actually, both the first method as well as the second method, realization account we are opening. The questions try to understand. Realization account we are opening, but transferring that assets and liabilities for the first method we are doing, but for second method we are not transferring. Sir, this is the third illustrations. This is the questions. The realization account it is open, and we have not transferred that assets and liabilities. Sundry creditors account we have opened, directly we have made the payment. Similarly, sundry liabilities and cash account and partners capital account we have opened it. Practical sums, no need to do it, but just one or two practical sums that is better to know. So third illustration you will go through. If you do not understand, you will tell me at any place, at any time, I will clear your doubt. But this part, page number 294, the second method for the preparations of the realization account, second method for preparations of the realization account, the short note may come. So sometime realization account short note also may come, and here also short note, but short note according to your paper style it is not given, but this can be asked in that one in section B or in section A also. A मतलब MCQ में यहाँ से question select कर सकता है. So only this much you will come to know what is the main difference between the first method as well as the second method. Illustration 3 you will try to understand. If in doubt comes, you will tell me at any time, I will clear your doubt. And one more questions from these illustrations also I will teach you short type of illustrations, and then we will come back to the exercise. Hope you are understanding, and I am keeping hope that everyone is following my videos. I told you several times, some of the students are not at all serious. I told you once again, be serious about it, because at any time that board can tell the get preparations for your exam. Okay, all the best. Bye. Hope you are following this one.